Why does this always happen? Why does this always happen to me? Why does this always happen? Why does this always happen to me? Do 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 do. Hello and welcome to Roasty Toasty Ghost. My name is Mattias and I will be your friend for the next few minutes. I don't really know how long it's gonna be, but yeah, we'll see. And I guess you're now wondering where Lauren is, and I get that. She will be here for a few minutes, but I mean, don't you also think that she talks a lot? It's now my turn to speak, to get more of a bigger speaking part of this podcast. So I was thinking maybe I should do that and let her in that little corner there. So yeah, and maybe, who knows, maybe we'll get a surprise guest, another guest more than Lauren, because she is gonna be our guest this episode. Okay, so here I am. How am I? I'm good, thank you. You're welcome. And so, what have I been up to this week? Let's see. What did I do? What happened? No one really knows. Few people knows it. What happened in my life? But I guess the last weekend had its ups and downs. I did go to Lauren on Saturday and we watched Eurovision Song Contest. To be honest, I didn't really like any of the songs. So I didn't hate the songs either. They just bland. No one really stood out. Well, one kind of stood out, but it was in a weird, silly way that only Mattias and people alike would like. And that's Finland. They were very weird and kind of funny. So that's the one I like the most. I will let Lauren talk more about this if she wants to another time. Not today though. No, I told her no. Not that much talking for you this week. So yeah, I make the rules here. And those are my rules. Stop it. Stop talking. That's what I said. She's not here, but not directly here. She's like a ghosty, kind of. Okay, and then over to Monday. Well, I was working the whole week actually, so nothing much happening there. I was very tired. The entire week I was so tired in the morning. I barely got up in the mornings at all. Well, I did, but I had a very hard time getting up in the morning. And yeah, so not a great week. Today, Friday, was the best day of the week for me. Yeah, and what else? We will explain at another time. I don't think much else happened actually this week. No, everything was like usual. Yep, totally. Yeah, as you can tell, everything is just as normal here. Nothing is out of the ordinary. No exaggerating there. Okay, maybe I should stop talking like that because I'm just repeating myself. Well, that's kind of our podcast, really. That's what our podcast is, I guess. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I don't know. Do I have more to say? I don't think so. Okay, so now that I got that off my chest, that I basically didn't do anything out of the ordinary at all, maybe it's time to go to something more ordinary. Something that we usually do. And now I say we, because here Lauren comes.
Hello, I'm Lauren. We're doing something a little different today.
Yeah, Does it sound like I'm screaming to you?
No, you're not screaming.
Like this?
Like that. That's fine.
Yeah, but I still keep my voice up. Just because I don't like how my thing looks.
Okay. You're gonna keep your voice up because you don't like how your thing looks.
Yep,
You're compensating for something.
Maybe.
Okay.
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 Okay. So we should probably move on. Would you like to move on?
Let's move on.
Okay. So on Wednesday, was it No, it was on Thursday. I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on.
Like you usually do on those days.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. I'm sorry, I just had to.
Often on Wednesdays or Thursdays, I sneeze.
Yeah.
And that's what I do. So on Friday, we watched Mean Girls. And you watched Mean Girls from 2024?
Yeah, the musical remake.
Yeah. So I would like to tell you about Mean Girls, the first one. In this movie, there is Lindsay Lohan, okay? And she moves to a new town. I don't remember where it was or if it was even mentioned, but she's coming from Africa, the entire continent of Africa. Did you notice they never mentioned a country in Africa? It was just Africa. So she owned Africa, I guess.
Yeah. Isn't that a country?
There's South Africa.
Yeah, I know. I know. But it just feels like a lot of people think that Africa is just one country.
Africa.
Yeah, that's one country.
Yeah. And they're all probably exactly the same.
Yeah.
Okay, so she moves from Africa and she finds herself some new friends, but there's this one popular girl. Her name is Regina. No, anyway. The one popular girl and one of Lindsay Lohan's new friends hates the popular girl. So she wants Lindsay to befriend her and get all this gossip about her.
Yeah, nasty details.
Yeah, she's a mean girl, the popular girl. So she talks trash about everyone and is so mean. So yeah, Lindsay does that, and then she gets caught up in a boy, of course, because why wouldn't she?
Caught up in a boy?
She got caught up inside a boy. It was a really weird situation.
Yeah. Yeah, that scene was kind of... How'd that happen?
I think they used claymation for that scene.
Yeah. Then it turned into Gumby.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. The one scene where they all just kind of jumble up together. I love that movie. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry for ruining your summary.
My submarine?
Yeah, Yellow Submarine. Let's go into that too. Why not?
Let's talk about Yellow Submarine. Just for a minute. First it's Gumby, then it's Yellow Submarine. But maybe we should get back to Mean Girls.
Okay.
So Lindsay befriends the girl and her little group, and I think she kind of gets lost and ends up actually being one of the mean girls. And there's the burn book where they write all these mean stuff about pretty much everyone in the school. And the principal gets a hold of this book and he gets all of the kids in the school together and they have to do, or the girls, not just anyone, it's just the girls. And they have to like do these exercises or whatever, or I don't know, to be friends again. And then the popular girl gets hit by a bus.
Yeah.
The end. That's all. I think that's it.
They also had like smart people competition at the
Oh
end.
yeah, there was Lindsay Lohan also is really good at math.
Yeah.
So she won the math competition.
Yeah.
Oh, I put my phone over there as if it was in my way, but I'm actually using it to record.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Hide it under a pillow.
I don't want to look at this. So that's all I have to say about Mean Girls. I like Mean Girls. I always thought it was a good movie. There's so many lines that get repeated all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite line that's repeated?
You can't sit with us.
Oh.
I don't know if you've heard me say that. I've said it a few times.
Yeah. So it's a reference to that movie.
It is.
Ah.
You can't sit with us. And on Wednesdays, we wear pink. Remember there was a time when we would listen to music in the car until the car turned off?
Yeah.
On Fridays, we listened to Jackie Chan. And then on Fridays, we listen to Rocky Horror.
Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah. On Fridays, we listen to Sylvester Stallone. It was like a different one every week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I have a question.
Yeah.
Did you have monsters when you were watching the movie? Or one monster?
No, I was eating Chinese.
Ah, okay.
No, I wasn't, because it was in the morning. Oh my god, everything's so messed up. It was in the morning, so I was drinking coffee and eating a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel, and it was so good.
Oh, okay. Shut up!
Oh.
I was talking to myself. I never listen.
No, you don't.
Okay, so this movie, did you like? Yeah, you like it.
I liked it, but I wanted to know what you thought about it.
Yeah. Okay. So this movie, I have never seen the whole thing actually. Believe it or not, and I thought it was really good.
It's really funny.
Yeah, so funny. I don't know. I just had the feeling that it would be not as funny as it was. I don't know why, but yeah, it was very entertaining and funny lines, and I like the actors. Yeah, very good. I will definitely. What?
Tina Fey made this movie.
Yeah, she wrote it.
She's so funny.
She is. And yeah, I will definitely watch this movie again.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. That's not a joke.
No, I'm kind of...
Stop laughing at that.
I'm kind of sad now that we didn't watch it together.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Maybe on like a movie day or something, we'll watch all these movies together.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
And
we'll take like a vacation day.
Yeah, and then we have the Freaky Fridays too at some point in life.
Yeah.
I just thought about that since it's also Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah.
And also the same director.
Yeah.
For both these movies. Okay, so yeah, I liked it. Very funny.
Good. Good.
Yeah. Do hi. Do hi.
Do hi.
Do hi. So I don't think I have anything else to say about this movie.
Okay. Maybe you should say something else then.
About another movie.
Yeah.
That's called Mean Girls.
Oh, I've never seen this one.
No, I had not either. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, it is a remake, so it has like the same story, and it's just that it's more singing in this one.
Okay.
So it's like the musical version of the first one. Really, that's it. I must say though that I like the first one better.
Okay.
But I mean, it wasn't that bad. The actors gave good performances, and I don't think the music was that memorable because I can't remember a song right now.
Would you say that this one was disappointing?
A little bit,
Okay.
yeah.
Because I had high
So
expectations for it.
you had okay. So yeah, go in with lower expectations, and it might be better.
Okay.
So yeah, and the main girl playing Katie, I don't remember her name, the actress's name, but I know she was in a movie, another movie I like that's called The Nice Guys,
Okay.
a movie with Ryan Gosling.
Okay.
The Nice Guys, very funny. Yeah, and also what I like is that they brought back Tina Fey and Tim Meadows.
Yeah.
So both they're playing the same characters as in the first one. So that's good. I really like that because no one else can really play those, I think.
No.
And I don't know if this is a spoiler, but Lindsay is also in a role. Yeah, but not as the same character since the character plays is played by someone else. So
That's pretty
yeah,
exciting.
yeah. So I mean, I didn't hate it, but I liked the first one better.
Did I tell you I watched In the Heights?
Oh, okay, we've seen that one.
Yeah, so I rewatched it. I was like, this is a safe movie to watch. Because I can't tell you all the movies that are on the list. So I was like, I'm going to stick with movies that I've seen before. And that's okay with me. And it's still a
Yeah.
good movie. I still like In the Heights.
Okay, do you like it better, or is it at the same level as
It's about the
last time?
same. It's exactly how I remembered it.
Yeah, because did you get more out of it this time?
I'm not sure. Probably not. I think I
No.
I think I got it the first
Okay.
time.
Yeah, because I really have to do to watch movies like twice to get what the story is about. Really.
I also watched Aladdin.
Oh, the cartoon one.
Yeah, because I love that movie.
It is a good one, but we haven't watched Aladdin yet.
But I have seen it before. And then I was thinking, I wanted to try to watch something like Masked Singer or something and catch up, but I was having trouble connecting to the Wi-Fi. And then I ran into a little file on my computer called Who Am I? So I watched that one as well.
Yeah.
But I did manage to fall asleep a little bit through Who Am I?
Okay, so it's that boring, huh?
No, I was just
No,
tired.
I know.
Oh, okay, Matthias. I look forward to seeing you again next week. And then things should be back to normal. Goodbye.
Thank you, Lauren. Now we can go back to that room again. Okay. Okay, I'll be right back. Why does this always happen? Why does this always happen to me? Why does this always happen? Why does this always happen to me? Do 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 do. Okay, so now everything is fixed, and yeah, I mean, she went some. She wanted to take a nap. That's it. Um, uh, we had a special room for that, and yeah, I mean, it's not like I kidnapped anyone. I mean, no, totally not. I mean, why? Why? What? Because I wanted for me to speak, and would I kidnap someone? Really? I mean, that's no. I would not. I no. Stop that. Don't say that. I mean, I mean, sure, if people, took photos, it might look like I kidnapped her. But no, I totally did not kidnap her at all. And I didn't lock her in a room. No. And yeah, I mean, I, we watch movies. So no, I would not say it's kidnapping. I mean, and I'm just making sure people don't disturb her while taking a nap. So that's it. So I'm really doing it for her. And yeah, I mean, I'm sure people think like, no, I don't believe you. Not when you talk like that. And sure, I get that. But I mean, how would I tell you? How would I convince you I'm innocent? How would I say that I'm not guilty without making it sound like I'm guilty? That's a tough nut to crack. I mean, how could I tell you the truth? M- Make you see the reality in this situation. I mean, how can I open your eyes? How can open your eye? Oh, open eyes. Yes, yes, that's it. Hold on. I'm gonna ace this. I'm not even worried. So yeah, this is gonna be like you all gonna believe me after this. Cause now it's time. Now it's open eyes time. And it's a great time to stay in shape time. By the way, I don't really stay in shape. Let's see. Okay, so this is open eyes. It's gonna help me to clear my name so people don't think I've kidnapped Lauren. I mean, that's preposterous. No. Um, okay. Number one, gather evidence. Collect any physical evidence, documents, or records that support your innocence. This might include alibis, surveillance footage, receipts, or other relevant materials. Okay, physical evidence. Um, I mean, okay, so I have like our messages and stuff, and it doesn't say anything about a kidnapping. Nothing. It says nothing about the kidnapping. So clearly, I'm not kidnapping anyone. And documents, I don't think there are much documents to go through. I don't know. Alibis. I, I, yeah. I mean, people have seen me, and I don't have a driver's license. So how can I kidnap someone, put him in a car, and I know how to? I mean, I don't know how to drive. So no, that doesn't make any sense. And yeah, so that's number one. Okay, let's go over to number two. Ha. Witness testimony. Identify and prepare witnesses who can testify on your behalf. Their accounts should corroborate your version of events and provide a clear picture of your innocence. So, yes, I have been talking to her, and I think I'm pretty sure she's on my side. I can ask right now, and this is totally not fabricated. Okay, listen to this. Hello, Lauren. Am I innocent of kidnapping?
Yeah.
Did I kidnap you?
No.
And yeah, and other people have seen me too. Some people in my family have seen me a few days ago. So there. So that's number two. And I mean, yeah. Three, solid alibi. Establish a credible alibi that clearly places you away from the scene of the alleged crime at the relevant time. Ensure your alibi is backed by verifiable evidence. Okay, so I can take my sister. Yeah, I mean, I have my witnesses, and they even said that I'm innocent. So, I mean, hello. And yeah, I'm gonna call my sister and tell her what we were doing at the time of the kidnapping. So I'll fix that later. I mean, we were doing something at that time. We were having fika. We had a coffee break, but I didn't have coffee, but a break. Okay, next one. Expert testimony. If applicable, use expert witnesses to refute technical or scientific evidence presented by the prosecution. Expert can provide professional opinions that support your case. Okay, so I need experts. And I don't want to brag, but I'm kind of an expert on some things. And I've seen a lot of movies, so I've seen kidnappings in movies, so I know what I'm talking about. And this was not a kidnapping. I mean, it didn't happen. I don't even. She's just resting. So sure, I'm the expert. I can have a second opinion from someone. I ask you, Lauren, and this is totally not fabricated. Would you call me an expert?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Very nice of you to say that. Yeah, so that's that. Next one, cross-examination. Thoroughly cross-examine prosecution witnesses to identify inconsistencies, biases, or motives that could undermine their credibility and the prosecution's case. Okay, so all the people that say that I'm a kidnapper, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna take you. I mean, I not gonna like kidnap you, but I'm gonna take you down, not into my cellar or anything. Like I'm gonna make your point moot. I don't even know if that applies here, but sure, I'll say that. Okay, so I'm no, you're not gonna get me. I'm gonna take you down. I'm gonna make you seem look like a fool. All of you. I'm gonna make you look like fools. The whole bunch of you that say I'm a kidnapper. Next one. Consistent story. Maintain a consistent and truthful account of events from the beginning. Inconsistencies can weaken your defense and suggest dishonesty. So yeah, I'm very consistent, and I'm gonna stick to my story that I'm not a kidnapper, and that's that. If you say I'm a kidnapper, I'm gonna say no, and I have my witnesses, right, Lauren?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, feel stupid now, huh? Okay, that's that. Next one. Legal representation. Hire a competent defense attorney experienced in similar cases. They will understand the legal intricacies. The legal intricacies, the legal stuff. Develop a strong defense strategy and advocate effectively. I think that's a word. They will help me effectively on my behalf. So, yeah, that's it. Attorney, I don't think I need one, but if I do, I can always call someone who seems legit, like persons. Yeah, maybe me. I mean, I'm pretty good at sounding. What do you call it? Convincing. I'm pretty good at sounding convincing. So, yeah, I would call me. Yeah, that's a good choice. Okay, next one. Challenge evidence. Rigorously challenge the admissibility, reliability, and relevance of the evidence presented by the prosecution. This includes questioning how evidence was obtained and ensuring it was handled properly. Exactly. I don't think you people that accuse me um, have handled your evidence very good. You did a poor job of handling the evidence and all the polices and all the cops and all stuff. No, you did wrong because I'm innocent, and my attorney will look into that, and I will too because I know what I'm talking about, and I am convincing. Exactly. So there. And finally, we have personal demeanor. Uh, the personal demeanor. Haha, cut that. That wasn't funny. Present yourself professionally and respectfully in court. Your demeanor can influence the perception of the judge and jury regarding your character and credibility. Okay, yes. And this is how I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna sound so convincing, like I have done like most of this time, and so the judge and jury and everyone are just gonna be like, that's a very honorable man who has not ever kidnapped anyone in his entire life. Okay, so yeah, let's go with that. That sounds good. I mean, I think this is gonna work well for me. I don't think I'm gonna have any problems whatsoever. So, and by the way, kidnapper. I mean, I wouldn't call her a kid, because, I mean, she's a woman. And a woman napping, that's exactly what she's doing. And that's a good thing. Woman napping is not a bad thing. And so, yeah, that's my. Why didn't I say that to begin with? This is the last words. Um, by so those were the 10 tips for like defending myself or plead innocence, and yeah, that was the 10 of them. So by combining these strategies, you can create a compelling case for your innocence. Each point contributes to undermining the prosecution's case and reinforcing your defense. So there you go. Um, and I mean, if anyone out there um, feel like um, they're getting like people are judging them, or and they feel like they are innocent, then you can just go through this list and make sure that you are innocent. That's a good start, actually. Make sure that you are innocent, and then you can go through the list. If you are not, like, I mean, I'm not. So I'm gonna it's gonna be okay for me. And yeah, if you aren't innocent, if you're actually guilty, then you can just skip this part, this whole list, and just go to the police and say that you're guilty. Yes, I did take the last piece of the butter, and yeah, I don't know. It's a scary world out there with all the judgeful people, judgmental people, you know. And yeah, I would never judge anyone. I don't think I have ever judged anyone. Anyhow, um, yeah, I mean, this was my episode. My oh my, this was a episode. This was an episode, and it was mine. I let Lauren uh, chime in with a little bit of movie talk, and the rest I just felt like Lauren could take a day off. She just had to watch movies and say what she thought about the movies. That's it. Yeah. So, do I have any like advice to people out there? Um, it might be that you should not commit crime, um, and you should also listen to our podcast everywhere you can find it, and we do stuff at Twitch sometimes, and you should go there. And you shouldn't do crimes. I don't know if I said that. Uh, just like me, I didn't do any crimes, and I didn't really lock anyone in um, inside a room or anything inside the room. No, I didn't. I was a good guy. Um, so yeah, uh, go like us, comment on stuff. I hope you have like comment on stuff. Did you like this? I want to know that. I don't think you did, because it was mostly Mattias talking today, and that's probably not the best episode. So, yeah, with that, I have to say, stop doing all those crimes. Why? What are you doing? Stop them. Stop that. The cops are gonna find you, and so stop that while you're still free. Or if you're in jail, I mean, I told ya. If it's too late, you should have waited for this episode. So yeah, I think this is it for this time. I will be back next week. I think I might convince Lauren not to speak so much next week either. So I'm gonna do most of. Oh, this is not good. But I'm gonna do most of the talking next week too. Yeah, I know. I hear people being all excited hearing that. And yeah, I I had a good time, and yeah, we'll see. We'll be back next week. So, bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Roasty Toasty Ghosty podcast.
If you kind of liked our episode, follow us on the social medias. We are on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Roasty Toasty Ghosty Pod.
And Twitch at Roasty Toasty Ghosty Podcast, where we play live Mad Libs every month.
Consider supporting us on Buzzsprout, where you can find deleted content and our entire movie night lists.
We hope you enjoyed this episode just as we enjoyed making it.
And we'll be back with another one next Tuesday on a podcast provider near you.
Goodbye, Mattias.
Goodbye, Lauren. Why does this always happen? Why does this always happen to me? Why does this always happen? Why does this always happen to me? Do 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 do.